a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again. Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2 Big Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods. That's right. 2B Blunt Podcast, episode 59. We are live in studio. We have the Scott. What it do? We got Frank Knox.
Yep.
And you already know your host, the P to the double EZ. And we have a big show lined up. Hazy is back.
All right.
After a brief hiatus, Hazy is back with another edition of Haze and Infused Live. She'll let you guys know what the top cannabis products are that you need to have in your collection. You're not going to want to miss this. Frank Knox and Jay Stevens are back to bring you the latest in sports. A lot of big signings, a lot of big news coming down today. I seen my Titans picked up a new kicker.
Come on, man. That's what you got out of the sports world?
No, we have big news coming out of the Patriots.
Steven Gostkowski.
I don't want to ruin your segment, but there's a lot that happened today alone.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait. The Scott, of course, is going to let you know apparently who's coming and who's going.
That's right. Arrivals and departures.
Arrivals and departures. Right. What's lit and what's the shits from this past week of pro wrestling. And, of course, I'm back from vacation. I'll talk about that a little bit. Please, if you're a fan of the show, help us by sharing the live feed out to your friends. Let's get it popping tonight. Phone lines are open. 860-384-7110. It's going down. I can't wait. It feels like it was like the longest weekend, followed by the longest day today. I don't know what it was, but all day it felt like it was like moving in slow motion.
Oh, dude, I know how you feel, man. I've been up since 3:30 this morning.
What?
It was a long fucking day for me.
You guys got to stop complaining about your days and just be thankful that you're here for another one of them.
All right.
Touche.
Good point, I guess.
I like that,
You guys got to be thankful for them. Stop complaining about them each and every damn week. Enough is enough.
Oh, come on. We all go through rough weeks, you know? But Scott, you tell me you were up since 3:30, bro?
Bro, it was a long day at work today.
3:30?
Yeah.
Why did you get up so early? You worked at 3:30 in the morning at Walmart?
So we were like panicking a little bit today. So we had Channel 3. We're going to be at our store today.
For what reason?
So they do this thing, I guess, where it's like a Good Samaritan type thing where they like surprise someone and they pay for like their groceries and their school supplies.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's just something nice they do. So obviously, you know, as a manager in the store, we want to make sure everything's looking good during this COVID. You want to make sure everybody's got their mask on.
Oh, right,
the last thing you want to see is a Walmart associate with their mask around their chin. And where's that going to come back on? That's going to come back on me. So, you know, we just had to make sure all the I's were dotted and the T's were crossed today.
Damn, dude. So you had to go in early and what, like pre-set up the store or something?
Well, like we have like an overnight crew and everything, but you know, we just wanted to be that like final touch and make sure like everything's going to be running smoothly. Because they got there maybe around like 9:30, so we just had to make sure. Like usually I would go in at 8. Actually, on Thursdays I go in at 6:30 just so I could be ready for the podcast.
Come on.
So I usually do like a 6:30 to 4:30 so I can be here for 6 p.m. But today, yeah, I got there at just a little bit after 4:30. And then still stayed till about 4:30, 5 o'clock almost.
Damn,
it was a
dude.
long fucking day.
That sounds like a long ass day.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Whew, man, I see. I was complaining, but I wasn't up since 3:30, bro. That's nuts, man. Well, I guess like Frank Knox says, we should still be thankful we're here.
That is true. You're up pretty early every day, though, right, PZ?
What?
So you're up pretty early every day.
I
though,
mean,
right?
I'm up. Oh yeah, I'm up at like I don't know 5:30, 6 o'clock every day.
I mean, that's still earlier than most
It's
people.
not 3:30 though, bro. I don't know how you do that.
I think next week I'm gonna show up at 6:05, so I missed the pissing and moaning segment.
There you go.
Damn, Frank Knox.
Coming in hot.
I like it. I like it. That's fine. That's fine. We'll stop the pissing and moaning. We'll get to what might cure the pissing and moaning. The lighting of the blunt. Because it's time to get lit. Time to get lit. And I'm ready for it. I got a King Palm loaded. So I ask you guys, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I said, are you ready?
Let's do it.
READY ready, PZ.
So wow, Scott, what are you, a cheerleader now? READY. Let's get fucking high. We ready? Yeah, we ready.
If we don't record that for next week's, I'm gonna be upset because that might take over the whole segment right here.
Listen, I'm ready for Words with Weed. When's the next Words with Weed?
Words with Weed, this guy.
Why don't you worry about actually, brushing up on your skills and stump the Scott?
Oh my god!
Worry about your own goddamn game show.
Frank Knox is a savage today.
All right. Well, I will be thankful for another day of Stump the Scott.
Oh my god!
Even if it doesn't turn out that great. Even if I end up bitching and moaning. Anyway, that strain.
Let's get ready to smoke it. Tell him, Frank.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Smoke it. I like it.
ADY. Let's get fucking high. We ready? Yeah, we ready.
Hey, I like this. This is definitely has to go down. That's amazing.
That's a break, little man. Break it down.
Ooh, yeah. I broke down the weed, and my fingers are still sticky from doing it.
Think you can tell me what
Even
to
with the
do?
Band-Aid.
I know, you got a nice bright orange Band-Aid on your finger there.
Know who you're
It's probably a paper cut.
Well,
You probably wanted to go get stitches for it too.
it wasn't it wasn't a paper cut. It was cut on a metal can, all right? So give me a little credit at least.
Oh, a metal can?
Oh,
Metal
yeah.
can. There was that one episode back, right? Didn't you cut your finger on a can of beer or something?
Oh, yeah.
You cut it real bad too.
Yeah, right
There's
across
blood
the whole
everywhere.
thing. I was trying to feed the dogs before the show, and they got like this canned food. And fucking, I was like scooping it out, and I just brushed my finger over the cracked lid.
Slade Dangerfield over here getting color, and he hasn't had a match in
That's right.
6 months.
Slice Dangerfield. It's fucking straight slice. Scott, I gotta know, man.
You didn't tell anyone what the strain of the week was.
I got me distracted, Scott.
Sorry.
It's got me distracted. Strain of the week is wedding pie. Wedding pie. That's right. Not wedding cake. Wedding pie.
This must be a cross between wedding cake and cherry pie.
Ooh, close. It's actually wedding cake and grape pie. Grape pie. That's right. I thought at first it was cherry pie also, but it turns out it's not. It's actually grape pie, which is excellent. It's got the same pretty much effects, but you get a different flavor from the grape pie as opposed to the cherry pie. And let me tell you, I like it, man. I like it. I just picked it up, right before I left for vacation, and it's super fire.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Which one do you prefer, though? Do you prefer cherry pie or grape pie?
I've actually never had grape pie by itself, but I have had cherry pie by itself, and that I like. But Scott, What are you drinking this week, bro? What is the beer of the week, bro?
So the beer of the week this week, it's a Milestone beer. So it comes from obviously my favorite brewery I always talk about, Treehouse, right?
What is Milestone? What does that mean?
So a milestone, like a
50th
big
birthday,
achievement, yeah.
your
like-
100th win, the first
okay.
time you had sex, you know.
so they have
Those are all milestones.
That is a milestone.
So they have a series they call it the Curiosity series, where it's like kind of like, you know, they experiment in like the making of their hops and making their brews and everything. And this beer that I'm drinking right now is the 100th installment of this series. So they started this series, I want to say, in like 2013, 2014, and now like last week they just released, this is Curiosity 100. Technically it's really Curiosity 99 though, because for some reason they skipped the number 69.
100.
But anyway, it's fire. I give it a it's not the best Curiosity I've had. I've had like every Curiosity since Curiosity 50. I give it like a 4.0 on Untapped though.
And if anybody's listening, if you have any of the cans prior to 50, hit up the Scott.
I will take them. I have a
off your
nice
hand.
shrine
You're looking for the cans?
of the empty cans, yeah.
He'll take the
I
can
don't understand where you keep all these cans, bro.
all throughout his house.
I mean, like, but what?
So the thing, like, I know it sounds weird. It's like, oh, this guy, cool, this nerd collects cans, and yeah, I am a nerd. But like the artwork on them, this one,
Yeah, it
like
is
the
pretty-
greatest artwork. But like the
It's a
guy that
Treehouse,
makes the
though.
can labels, he's so sought after. He's a hell of an artist. His name's Keever. That's his last name. I forget. I think his first name's Dean. And he just Dean Keever. Yeah, you can look him up online. He sells like paintings for like ridiculous amounts of money.
Bro.
He's huge, talented, and
Craft
yeah.
brewing has really helped local artists because there's so many local breweries, and each can and brew has a different piece of art on it.
That's why I like the Alvarium cans so much. Like, they go all out on their labels, too.
And this,
Not dude.
No?
Alvarium is they don't really go out on.
yeah,
their
that's
labels
not
at
like
all.
I'm looking at an Alvarian can right now, but this one, I mean, it's 100, so they wanted to do obviously something different, and it's actually really it's just a
It's a
photograph,
treehouse, dude.
but it's the treehouse. Like it's the treehouse behind the the treehouse we know now is like their third place, their third venue, I guess. Their original place was in like a barn in Brinfield, Massachusetts, and in the woods was a treehouse, and that's where they named the place after. And there's a picture of the treehouse on this can. So, and then it's 8.4%. If I didn't say that before, double IPA. And there's a lot of wording on here like can't believe we made it to 100. It almost seemed like it was possible, and basically like cheers to when they get to 1,000. And they've already released 101 since this.
Let's see this thing. I hit it up close. Oh, that is kind of sick. Oh, with the log cabin.
But a lot of the ones before that,
The treehouse.
yeah, it's a treehouse.
A log cabin.
We're not drinking from Log Cabin
it
Brewing
looks like
Company.
a log cabin, bro.
No, it doesn't.
Kind of does.
I don't know, man. I guess you've never seen a log cabin or a
Or
treehouse.
treehouse,
One of
apparently.
the two.
But if you look at a lot of like their previous cans, it's really cool artwork. So that's
Damn.
why I collect them, I guess. You know, show them off. Yeah.
And now you have a house full of full and empty beer cans
Yep.
that are just scattered everywhere. You have a
They're not
TV.
scattered.
He's got, well, not scattered. Everybody's got a TV stand pretty much made of them.
But he's running out of room. Last
I
time
am.
he's desperate for a new
And
show.
one day, you know, when I meet a future Mrs. the Scott, you know,
This is the Scott.
well, I'll probably have to have an ultimatum. Do I keep the cans or do I gotta get rid of them? So we'll see what happens.
What are you gonna
when
do
we-
at
when
that
we
point,
cross that
Scott?
line.
Scott, I mean, at that point, don't even ask to take the cans because you know you're not going to want to give away your wrestling stuff. And that's already a big ask as it is, a room full of wrestling memorabilia. So you might as well throw the cans away or the wrestling stuff. Maybe both before you meet this Mrs. Scott.
Before he even meets her, huh?
I mean, he's getting up there in age. He's run out of chances.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the Scott, could use that though. Maybe that's just what he needs to clean it up. The Mrs. the Scott. Scott, we have to do, bro. I mean, we have to find you a companion.
Scott, do you ever use like the dating apps or anything?
Anything like that?
I'm not, man. I'm not.
You're not on like
I'm not. No.
Why not, dude?
I don't know.
So you just want to be alone? Jerk off for the rest of your life?
Oh my God.
It's 2020, bro. That's especially bars closed. That's the only way you
You're
can meet
right. Like
someone
right now, I should be on Tinder.
Before quarantine,
Like, there's people out
that
there
was
like-
the only way you met people. But now, I'm telling you, bro, it's
The
the only
only-
way you can meet somebody.
Literally. Yeah, absolutely. Unless you're going to go to the bar during the day
You
and wear your
can't.
mask.
You can't.
You know?
You can't.
It's not
dude.
the same.
Any chick that's in a bar alone during the day wearing a mask is probably not a chick you want to wife.
This is also very true. He's got a good point, Scott. We got to do something, though.
Let's make him a profile.
We should. I think maybe that's what we have
There's
to
no
do.
like social distance clubs out there or anything like
What?
that.
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
called Tinder, Bumble,
Plenty of
OK
Fish.
Cupid, Plenty of Fish, Hinge.
Which is the good one for Scott, though? We got to put him in Christian Mingle?
You don't need to do Christian Mingle now.
We got to pick one.
I
for
did
Scott.
plenty. I might have a Plenty of Fish profile out there that I did like ages ago. It might still exist somewhere.
This might be the new
Because Plenty of Fish
The
is
pro-
the free one, right?
The
I wasn't going
problem
to pay
with
money
Scott
for this.
is all his profile pictures you have to Photoshop a wrestler out of,
or a belt.
or a wrestling sign.
Yeah, you're gonna have to crop out Hiroshi Tanahashi or something.
Dude, oh no, we're gonna have to take new promo pictures for this guy, right? Against like the backdrop of the
Yeah.
banner or something. So you look like a cool podcast host.
But actually, no. If you put up the picture of like me with Braun Strowman, somebody's
Well,
like,
that's why-
that might at least get me to the
why,
date. They'll be
Scott?
let down though.
no,
They ask you which one are you? And they're like, I'm the guy in the hat. You know, they're like, oh, never.
that's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's not gonna work.
Not at all. But
You gotta put yourself out there.
we gotta figure out. So might have to really go out of our way to do this and make you a profile, bro. We're gonna let Frank Knox probably.
No, I'm not doing it. Don't
No, but
don't sign me up for
don't.
anything.
We gotta pick a place for him.
There was like a I would never sign
It's
up
so
for it.
easy.
But what was that wrestling one? It was like tag a date or something.
I would
or
never
nice
hear of
tag.
that,
You never
dude.
heard about that?
No.
It was specifically meant for wrestling fans, and I'm pretty sure it was probably 100 guys for every one girl on that thing.
Oh my god!
I don't know if
dude.
it still exists. I don't know.
I am sure it's all the women that were on it were eaten up.
That's not going to be a place you got to go, bro. We got to find you like an actual
Dude, you gotta
high
go
quality.
on like Bumble or Tinder or something.
See, this is Bumble or Tinder.
That's it.
Tinder's the one I think
I don't even know
everybody
what Bumble
knows.
is.
But Bumble is the same as Tinder, but the girl can only message the guy first.
Oh, okay.
So the girl has
That's
to
not,
really
that's not going to fly for the Scott.
be.
though.
I mean, if that's how I found
Well,
my
no,
girlfriend.
that'd be ideal for me. I'm too like shy to like I don't know make that first move.
Yeah.
That's why I'm single.
Dude, that's perfect for you. Then she has to write the icebreaker, whether it be
Oh.
hi or hey.
So
or-
she cuts the first promo.
yeah.
Scott, you might have to be a Bumble user, bro. I think we're on to something here.
He's gonna be like, "Hey, I'm the Scott, never stunning, always whacking,
You know what?
backtracking."
Shut up, man.
Yo, he's going to bust.
I'm slowly remembering my
Bio's gonna
Plenty
be the
of Fish
to be
profile
button.
right now. Actually,
Never stunned.
No,
pretty
you don't want
sure-
to be on there.
no, but I'm pretty sure my username, if it still exists out there, is like Quailman something.
Oh, now he's putting himself out there. See,
Yeah.
I'd
Plenty of
man
fish.
something.
And I think like in my header, I said, "Oh, just searching for my patty mayonnaise."
I'm
Real-
pretty
real
sure Plenty of
cheesy.
Fish is like one of the worst ones, bro.
Oh, that was the like original.
But
one?
it was like
That's
the original,
worst.
like
Yeah.
when it was because like it was like eHarmony was out there, but I swear it was like
It was like the
it's like
first
$100
free
a
one,
month
yeah,
or something
yeah, yeah,
ridiculous. Like
yeah. They had eHarmony and Match, and then Plenty of Fish was like the first free platform, completely free.
Yeah,
But he needs to
absolutely.
get on the Bumble or Tinder, and
not
I say
not
make
farmers
him a
only.
profile.
that's got to be it. I mean, unless
Scott-
you want to jerk off every day.
I think that's going to be the homework for the week, bro.
All right.
You gotta have a Bumble profile ready so that next week when you come in, we can
We could help. We could help pick some of the women that move on to the next round.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe your first date could be a live on-air phone call with her.
Dude, oh my God! See, now we're
I
thinking
think
here.
you
We're
guys
onto
you guys might
something.
be onto something.
I
here.
think maybe that's what we'll do. Scott, you got to create a profile on Bumble.
All
Find
right.
yourself a nice pick. You know, create the gimmick.
we're gonna do some compatibility tests live
and,
on
and
air.
then we'll go online and we'll see if you do they do matches. Like, how's it work?
Yeah, it's just like Tinder. If you get a match, it goes into your inbox, but they have to message you first.
So it's not something where Scott's like swiping right or left,
And,
right?
Yeah, he swipes right or left.
Oh, it is. Oh God.
Why is that? Oh God.
So I'm just thinking about how amazing this is going to be right now.
No, well, he's gonna have to swipe right a bunch.
We can even let the audience help him.
No, well, he's gonna have to do the swiping on his own time,
So he'll do the swiping, and then when
and
he
then he'll
comes
come
up with a
back
little
with his
list,
matches. Oh, I've been talking to this chick or that chick.
and then we'll
Hopefully it'll
analyze.
then we'll analyze.
I like this.
oh boy.
What are we gonna? This is might be the most
So
gold
for
right here,
Scott's homework, you got to make a profile tonight. Start swiping right and left.
dude.
And that's it.
Get on the Bumblebee.
Get on Bumble.
Get on the bubble.
Next Thursday, we're gonna have some live, results of what Scott's first Bumble run.
Oh
is
boy,
like.
we're going there. We're doing this.
No,
I'm gonna-
we're definitely doing this, bro. We have to do this.
I mean, I feel bad I brought up the idea, but I think it's a necessary push for you at this stage of your life to, if you really want to find somebody.
Maybe, yeah. Listen. This is something that we could really make gold, Scott. I feel like we can
We're
really
not
take you.
worried about the content. We're worried about the happiness.
That's what I mean.
And
We're
our
gonna
friend
take Scott
getting his
to that
noodle
next
wet.
level.
We're worried about him getting his noodle wet.
He doesn't just need his noodle wet.
I mean, everybody needs their noodle
I
wet.
mean, I said not just his noodle wet.
Well, if you find something, that's a little deeper, we wish for that too.
That's right.
But
Yes.
at bare minimum, he needs
Scott
to get
needs
his
the
noodle wet.
connection. We gotta make a connection for Scott.
Yeah, the bare minimum.
Whether sexual or just intellectually, we gotta find that for you, bro. I feel like this connection is gonna be it.
The To Be Blunt Love Connection with your host, Chuck Peasy.
Chuck Peasy, bro.
Instead of, what's the guy's name? Chuck Daly was
No, Chuck Woolery.
Woolery.
Chuck, from the
Chuck-
actual
the
Love
Love
Connection
Connection,
show. Dude,
Chuck
can you
Peasy.
imagine
Guy
if we
with a
could do
real
it?
he had I don't know. Kind of look like Jay Leno almost.
And then when we get down to it, we can narrow it down to 3, right? Imagine if we do it like Love Connection. Remember, they used to put them in like little boxes or something, and like the guy or the girl would like ask questions, and each person would have to like come up with an answer.
Yeah,
You know
we,
what I'm talking
we
about?
know Love Connection. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I wish we could do that with Scott. Like,
No, I mean,
virtually.
you'd have to. I mean, you'd have to pay a woman to do that, probably.
Oh,
that
no,
was like-
we don't want Scott to pay
Like,
any
who's-
more women. This is that's what we don't want to happen anymore.
I mean, who else is going to want to come on air and pretend that they're Scott's girlfriend or one of his potential matches?
What if they're not pretending? What if they actually want to be that connection for the
What,
Scott?
in Love Connection, though,
His
you
tag
couldn't
partner in
see
life.
the person, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So they obviously would see me. You could keep me from not seeing them, I guess, if you wanted
So,
to.
like, it's a guy and 3 women, and he picks the one woman based on their
Well, that
answers.
wouldn't work though, because you would already have seen him online.
Yeah, but we're not playing that game. We're going to really just.
Try to get Scott.
well, I can
we're
just
gonna
set up
try
the
to get him out
profile and
there.
I can say, here, I won't even look at
Hey,
it.
we're
You
going to hear
guys-
about his dating stories.
But you
Like,
guys
we
better
used-
not screw me
We used to
over.
hear about my dating stories, in the beginning of the show, and
This is true.
now it's time for Scott to carry the torch.
Scott's gonna.
Maybe it'll lead to a love connection like mine did.
Dude, I mean, and look, Scott, success story right here.
Does I
You
feel
know?
like for the podcast, would it have to be called the Bud Connection?
I mean, it would. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That makes it the greatest thing. Bring it back. Griffin as your host for the To Be Blunt Bud Connection. Yeah. That would be something. That would be something else, bro.
It would. And who knows? It could lead to Bud Griffin, maybe being the guy there when we exchange vows. I don't know. One day.
Bud Griffin's
Wow,
gonna-
you're gonna want. You basically want Peasy to marry, aka Sal.
Wow. I mean, that's a big. I'll take that as a compliment.
I Peasy, aka Sal, aka Bud Griffin, aka Project P, aka Slade Dangerfield, aka Get High Rapper. Now
All those
pronounce you
things.
husband and wife.
You know what though? He could totally be the band at the wedding too.
The Scott,
Just get all the
Scott
gimmicks out.
Scott her walking down the aisle
Yep,
and the pop.
and in the Scott. I seen some dude this weekend come in from his wedding with like Stone Cold shirts. I don't know if you saw that video online this
What?
week.
No.
And he like stunnered one of his best men, and his wife came in with a killer elbow drop.
What?
I did not see this.
Or as a bridesmaid. Yeah, it's viral. You guys should check it out. Too bad I didn't tell you about it beforehand. We could have pulled it up, but maybe we could pull it up later on in the show.
But we
Yeah,
did
you
have
have to
a friend of
remind
ours that didn't he have Justin Roberts do like a video introduction
Who is that?
to his Angelo
Oh,
to
Oh,
his
yeah, he did.
yeah
It was like an audio only cameo.
yeah, it was an audio only
Really?
cameo.
Yeah.
And
I forget what he did though. Did he introduce?
I think
them?
he just introduced them. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Mr. and
Is that what he did?
Mrs. Passanisi, something like that.
What? No, I didn't. Honestly, I had no clue. I don't remember exactly what he did is there, but he definitely was there, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Emily in the chat likes the idea of Bud Connection.
Dude, I love the idea of a Bud Connection. I think Frank Knox is onto something real big here, bro. We're really gonna help you out. I just wish I had. Now it got me thinking about the Stone Cold clip at the wedding.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I
where
already
it's-
got the haircut. No, I'm not going to do that.
The haircut. Oh yeah. Well, it'd be very easy for you to pull off the look, Scott, for sure.
It's had it been. I must have had a scene on like Marks for Life or something. I'd imagine, but I don't know, man. I'll look for it. If I find it, I'll let you know.
Well, fair enough. I feel it. Fucking Scott, man. Bro, this is gonna be the time for you. I'm real excited, dude. Super excited. This might be the greatest idea in all 2B Blunt history, and we've had some pretty wacky shit going on here.
The Bud Connection.
You know, it's been some pretty crazy shit. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, more 2B Blunt podcast.
God damn it. Man, suckers of shit. Fuck, smoke more weed. Fuck, I can't roll for shit.
Don't worry, man. We'll call the Geeked Out Squad.
Are you one of thousands of individuals who still cannot roll their own joint or blunt?
Man, I broke another Dutch.
Well, worry no longer. I introduce you to the Geeked Out Squad. At Geeked Out, we make in-house calls to help you not only roll up your sticky icky, we will also test it for you by smoking a joint of it to let you know if you have that good or that Bobby Brown.
Yo, this that gas.
In addition to helping you roll up, the Geeked Out Squad will clean your glass and take any broken smoking devices to our state-of-the-art facility for repair. No long wait.
Man, they've helped me clean all my bongs and bowls.
Don't be a geek who can't roll his own trees. Get geeked out today.
While you wash your hands, we'll drop another banger.
This music is lit.
2B Blunt Podcast.
2B Blunt Podcast. We're back, baby. Off of what might be the greatest idea of all time. The Bud Connection. It looks like it's a hit. We got Emily who says Bud Connection with wedding pie. She loves it.
True.
She loves it, you know?
It was unintentional.
It was unintentional, but how well did that work out? It's like everything fell into place.
It all started because you guys complained about your days.
And now look at us, you know?
Yeah. And then everything just went off track from there.
In almost the best of ways, though. In almost
Yeah,
the best of ways.
This huge revelation. Scott needs to find, a companion.
Dude, absolutely. Absolutely, Scott. You really do. And then maybe you could have a wedding like this. We were talking about the video that Frank Knox said we're about the Stone Cold dude. And I have gotten the exclusive.
The exclusive.
The exclusive from Frank Knox.
Frank Knox sent it over.
That's right.
Here we go.
The exclusive. Oh my God.
Oh, this Stone Cold wedding video.
This Stone Cold wedding video. I don't have any music. Here we
Got
go.
a full screen it and turn the volume.
So you can fucking do all that? This is a real thing? Wow, no! What? Stunner! Look at this! Oh, he slipped too. He's still in it. Guy sold it like a fucking pro.
So he came out. It looks like he's got an Austin 316 shirt over his.
It says
touch.
8/16,
Except it doesn't
though.
say.
It says
yeah,
like
it's
8/16
probably
since
the date of his wedding.
just
Oh,
happened.
okay, gotcha. Probably with their last name or whatever. But dude, that was wild. And then he stunned him. But all I can think about is like if that was me, like
You would probably would hurt yourself. It's really
I probably would have. But I just think about like the
If that was Scott, he would be way
those
fucked up.
all the grandparents that are at your wedding, right? And they're just like, what the fuck is this nonsense?
Dude, I mean,
Yeah,
first things
it's
first.
still funny.
First things
Oh,
first.
it's hilarious.
Like I would be cool if one of you guys did that. It'd be
Oh
funny.
my God, bro. There's first things first. I gotta say, this fucking wedding pie, yo, literally has me choking every time I hit it. I can't, like every
Oh,
Bro, every rip I take is devastating. It's like the corona. It's like the corona going on.
The Rock got the corona, plus his 2 kids and his wife.
The whole family, bro, got the corona.
all the
But
Johnsons.
he's off the. He's on the.
yeah,
the
he,
turn.
he announced it on the back end of
Yeah.
it, but
He announced it last night
I can't believe it.
on
The
Instagram.
whole
hey,
family.
he's the Rock, man. He'll overcome everything. I'm a huge Rock guy. I got my Rock shirt on. I got the Project Rock sneakers.
See, but some
See that
people,
logo right
the
there?
new
It's
ones.
upside down. I can't turn my foot around.
But but then, like, I was thinking about this. Like, this guy, I love The Rock, don't get me wrong. But he announces he has COVID-19, and then the next day releases his new line of his brand, of his new sneakers
well,
and
no,
Under Armour.
but to be honest with you, that's released. I meant to look. That was today.
The shoes came out today.
I meant to
at
look
5 a.m.
because the last shoes I bought, I think it was like the second series. It's the third series. So, like my size sold out like in the first day, like in just hours. But he was gonna release it last week, but because of the Jacob Blake situation, they decided to postpone it. But it was gonna be released last week. And then also though, I mean, The Rock, he got jabroni in the fucking dictionary this week.
That is true.
I don't understand that. That's gonna be
That's
you,
the
bro.
Iron Sheik's word, though. He
I know.
even paid homage
Iron
to
Sheik is the one you got to give all the credit to.
because everyone shouted out The Rock, like all
Yeah.
the news people, and then The Rock came out.
But Sheik,
Thanking
did
Sheik
you
for
see
the
his
word.
tweet though? He tweeted to The Rock, like he quote tweeted the graphic. Oh, it added to dictionary.com or whatever it was, and Sheik's like, "Rocky baby, we made it."
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. Yo, the Sheik's the man, bro.
But the
Really?
Iron Sheik originated jabroni. I mean, he was saying that before The Rock was even in the business.
I remember years and years ago when we went to WrestleCon, PZ. Only person you cared about meeting at that WrestleCon was fucking Iron Sheik.
I still got the photo, bro. I got the photo of me holding the belt, the WCW belt, nonetheless, which is really weird. You think about it. And then he's sitting there.
Was he
giving
even a WCW champion?
I think
No, he just carries that world. It's a world heavyweight title,
Yeah.
the big gold bell, and it just says Iron Sheik. That's what he uses for photo ops. It's just his thing.
But
That's so weird.
it's so
I
weird.
was one time at the bar with Iron Sheik, yo, which is a funny story in itself. But
You're at the bar with Iron Sheik.
oh, dude, it was hilarious. Like a long story short, okay, it was
not gonna be
it
short.
was the night before a convention, and we always go to the conventions
yawn.
the night before for the party. And we ended up closing the bar, but there was only one group off to the side in the corner, and it was the Iron Sheik, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and the Honky Tonk Man. And it was hilarious because Honky Tonk Man's like, "Hey Valentine, why don't you buy a round of beer, you cheapskate?" And then Iron Sheik goes, "Tell him Honky Tonk." I don't know. I thought that was hilarious, but anyway.
Big yawn.
Yeah. Lost me at that one.
You had to be there.
I guess. Well, we weren't there, Scott. So, I don't know what to tell you on that, but I can't relate to this. I can't relate to this. We got. I brought some shit to try too. I wanted to get into real quick.
What's that?
I found this, you know, that peanut butter whiskey that we usually drink during the show, the Old Smoky.
Yeah.
I hit one of them big ass package stores in New Hampshire.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. On your way back from
No
Maine,
taxes,
no
right?
tax.
It's no tax, right?
No tax.
We gotta get it like that. And I found new shit they make,
Salted caramel.
salted caramel.
All right.
And I was like, we definitely gotta try this. We gotta try it. So,
Fuck, I love salted caramel.
I'll
like
try
anything,
I'll try
salted
one
caramel.
One pout.
one pout. One pout, he says.
One pout.
Oh, one pout. Oh. This is we getting it in.
So, yo, in a couple weeks, man, we're going to really know who the king of chicken nuggets is. Because we got McDonald's coming out with the spicy nugs. Did you guys see this?
Bro, I literally saw this online and I popped so hard.
Me too.
Because now
Now the
finally-
battle could be fair and square.
And we had a spicy nug battle before.
No, we had nug battle.
You're right, it was a nug
McDonald's
battle.
nugs versus Wendy's nugs, but everyone who voted Wendy's
That's spicy.
voted for Wendy's because they like their spicy.
The spicy,
nugs.
yeah, of course.
So now we're gonna know in 2 weeks who
Chicken
really
salad.
has the best chicken nugget because McDonald's about to drop that fire
So McDonald's is releasing
spicy nugs.
a spicy chicken nugget, and it's gonna be their same exact normal chicken nug,
but spicy.
Just add a
with
little bit of
different-
spice.
they got a little seasoning in there, a little spice, and I'll tell you what, I saw the promo pic, and it looks phenomenal. And I think Frank Knox is right. We need to have a battle of the spicy nugs, bro. The real showdown. We definitely got to bring them all in 1 week too.
We're gonna have to try them live on air first.
Shit.
Each one of us is gonna have to pick up snow and stop on the way home.
Fresh, and that's when
And
we'll start.
we're doing blind like with like the seltzer challenge.
We're gonna do them. Well, you're gonna know which one is which.
We're gonna have a Nugga war.
Oh, we're gonna know. We're just gonna give our opinion on what it is. You know. The battle of the spicy nugs, bro.
That's good.
September 16th they drop, and it's going down. But I came across some real bad news today when it comes to fast food, and it's that Taco Bell is making big changes to the menu, bro.
Poor decisions.
They always make changes. They took out the potatoes.
That was big, right? But now they made an extensive list of like 8 things that are leaving, bro.
Really?
Yes. First, the Mexican pie pizza. I mean,
Yo,
The
yeah,
Mexican pizza.
the Mexican pizza.
That's
I used to
like
get
an
that
original.
all
That's
the
like
time.
the first thing they came out with. That's an OG.
Like I feel like when I first had a car and I could first go to a drive-through, Mexican pizzas all day.
I want to get a Mexican pizza.
And they were kind of messy to eat, but I didn't give a
I'm never a
fuck.
fan of one, but I always remember them.
I think
having
they were
them.
reasonably priced, and I used to always
got
get
the
it.
double decker too, you know. There's,
Yeah.
2
Oh.
tortillas and shit. But
If you say
All right,
like
so Mexican pizza.
that's already getting me upset.
and here's the next one that really upset me because
I
Frank
will
Knox,
walk out of here. if
Frank
it's
Knox
worse.
got me into this one, and now I'm upset that they're pulling this away. Shredded chicken, bro.
Oh, the shredded chicken
The sh-
mini quesadillas.
Just all shredded chicken
And the
items.
shredded chicken burritos.
No longer an option as a protein.
Yeah, that's another one I've gotten
And
before.
Frank Knox put me onto the shredded chicken.
I like the shredded chicken burritos with the avocado and stuff.
Yeah.
And I
You
feel
remember
like-
those little melts too that we got before?
Oh, those loaded grillers.
Those
and
what,
those,
is that what it
Yeah,
was?
loaded grillers were great.
And then they also had the shredded chicken mini quesadilla.
And I feel like those ones, like the loaded grillers and those shredded chicken mini quesadillas, like obviously if you're going to Taco Bell, like obviously you're not like looking to be super healthy, but I swear those were like one of the more healthier options on their menu.
Well, what do they have for chicken now? They just have chunk chicken? Like,
If they got rid of chicken
Yeah, it's just literally
quesadillas, I'm
just
done.
the grilled chicken, the chunk chicken.
really? They
the
don't
chunky
have
chicken.
they don't have the shredded, but they still have regular. What's a regular chicken Taco Bell item?
Quesadilla.
It's got to be chicken
But
quesadilla.
that's it, right?
I mean, yeah, you can put chicken in anything though.
It's probably like a chicken soft taco or chicken gordita
But how
crunch.
about like a chicken rice cheese burrito? Gone.
If it's shredded, yes.
Yeah, but that's the best way to have it. In those
Listen,
burritos.
I hear you. And you know what else is getting rid that I thought was real weird, yo, for being a Mexican spot? Pico de Gallo. They get rid of pico and replacing it with fresh diced tomatoes, bro.
I think they're just trying to be like healthier than they were in the first place. Maybe
Bro.
is that why they're getting rid of the pico de gallo?
I guess they're
Fresh
trying to
diced
something
tomatoes?
about like leaving less of a footprint on the earth or something. There's something like that, but it seemed weird, bro. Like, why are you gonna get rid of pico? I mean, it's pretty much just tomatoes.
Well, what's wrong with potatoes? I mean, they're
It's lots of
just-
potatoes.
they grow on a field.
yeah,
Right?
you can look at potatoes everywhere.
They grow in Idaho.
But for some reason they cut it out. And that was like some of the best shit, bro.
Damn. Next thing you know, we're gonna have like zucchini wrap tacos.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I bet you it's gonna come, yo.
There's
We'll have some kind of like
Yeah.
vegan version, bro. A vegan version. And then, I was looking online and I seen like this other thing that blew my mind, dude. I was looking online and there was this like pizza fucking, bro. It was a pizza that was one half was folded into a stromboli, bro. And that blew my mind too. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
showed me that.
how is that like a real thing? These are things that just so we're going into a place now where everything's just getting crazy, bro. The people are trying all kinds of crazy stuff. You went to Fat Wedge. You told me you had buffalo chicken tater tots, bro.
Oh, you had Fat Wedge, you, bro.
Yeah, you guys balked on that for so long. I just went there. The dude was mad cool. I wanted my Yankee shirt, my Scooby Doo t-shirt.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, no, look, his kids are there." He's like, "He's got a Scooby Doo shirt." And his kids want nothing to do with it. And he's like, "Man, see, I try to show them what I used to watch when I was a kid. They want nothing to do with it." I didn't even tell them who I was. I just paid my money and left.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
you should,
sick.
if you would have wore a To Be Blunt t-shirt, the guy would have been like, "Oh yeah, you talked about us weeks ago."
Oh, yeah. They said that we were going to go down there, and then they were like, stop talking to me.
I don't know. I feel like we
Anyways,
didn't
but the
need to go
food there
down
was like,
We should have just kept the original plan, getting the food, and called it a day. In my opinion.
you're right. We really should have. But I'm glad you got to try it, though, because I never had buffalo chicken tater tots. And that sounds like the most amazing
Oh, I'll be
thing.
back, bro. It was so huge.
Oh,
I ended up eating them like me and my girl all night because it was so much. We reheated
Come
them
on.
in the oven. We had them twice.
What?
Dude, I
That much?
That was a full container heaping.
sounds real good, yo. I love
Just
Buff
tater
Chick, yo. You
tots.
can put that in my my app or whatever, but I love Buff Chick.
Oh, dude, that
In
could
your
be one
app?
of your things. Girls love buffalo chicken.
Yo,
too,
that
man.
would, I
That's
bet you
what
that
they
would
say.
get you some matches, Scott. That might be the. Yo,
All the Buff
Scott,
Chicks.
I love pickles and buffalo chicken.
And margaritas
Instantly.
on Tuesdays.
That's it. You would instantly fly off the shelves. bro.
Tacos, buff chick, margaritas, and what was the one you said?
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Buffalo chicken though, dude.
Buffalo chicken.
Oh yeah,
Like
buff-
yesterday,
Pickles?
I had that.
pickles. Yeah,
Pickles.
Yesterday, I had that buffalo chicken Papa John. What is it called? It's like a pizza fold up thing.
You got a
I've
Papa
never
John's?
had
That
one
shit
of
was
those.
good, yo.
Dude,
You
That
got
shit
Papa
was good.
John's, bro? You stooped
Yeah.
to a new low, huh?
I mean, I'm just saying, I did. Well, dude, they give you that garlic sauce. That garlic sauce is bang bang, bro.
Bro.
It's a clogged artery, is what it is, bro. It's like a half pound of butter melted into a
Yeah,
cup.
and they sprinkle some like oregano in.
Whatever. Yeah, I hope in this app though, or whatever, I find a girl that supports my Papa John decisions.
No girl's gonna support a Papa John's decision, bro. If you find a girl that does support that, that's the one you probably don't want to keep.
The chick's gonna be like, "All right, we could have our first date via Zoom. You know, we'll order takeout." Scott will be like, "All right, yeah, I got you."
So we watch
He's
each other
gonna-
eat. That's
He's gonna send your delivery Papa John's. I know what to get her.
Oh, my
Papa
God.
John's.
oh, that might have to be a Bud Connection question.
Dude, I can't believe
You
Papa
have to
John's
order Scott takeout. What do you order him?
multiple choice.
No, not multiple choice. They're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna look it up.
Dude. People are loving it though. I guess Emily's real big on the taco and food talk right now. I think, Scott, if you follow our instructions, especially these last ones we just gave you, it would be a huge jump in your profile.
No, dude, just be yourself, man.
Well, then he's gonna cut a promo, and that's
Who
not
cares? Just have him be himself. You know? That's my best advice to you.
Well, Scott, there you go. Frank Knox says you gotta be yourself. So make sure you make that profile.
Maybe he doesn't like pickles or buffalo chicken.
Well, he says he definitely loves buffalo chicken.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
Taki loves you have pickles?
I mean, wait, why do we start talking about pickles?
Peasy mentioned pickles.
I like Tommy pickles.
What?
From
Oh,
Rugrats.
He's like, oh. I mean, like, yeah, I'm all right, pickle guy, but I don't like eat them out of the jar like my name's Snooky or something. Like,
you don't like to eat them out the jar? Pickles are great, bro. I like when they do the spicy pickles.
what about picklebackers? Yeah, you love taking picklebacker shots?
No.
No?
I don't like not at all. Is that when they use the pickle juice, bro?
Yeah,
No.
is it tequila with pickle juice or whiskey with?
I don't
I
really
forget.
know,
I
dude.
don't
That's nasty. I like when they do the hot pickles, the spicy ones.
Okay,
Those shits are fire, bro. That is like my preferred style pickle if I'm gonna have them. Like a regular one just doesn't do it, bro. Gotta be spicy. Like the nugs.
we have to do a pickle poll.
A pickle pole? Oh my god, yo. Oh, what do you guys think of that salted caramel?
This guy's
shit, though?
burping on the pickles already. I was good, yo, but I think it smelt better than it tastes. I love everything salted caramel, but I think I prefer the peanut butter whiskey over that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm way more of a peanut butter fan, but I had to try it. You know, when I seen salted caramel, I was like,
Yeah, no, and I thank you for it. Like, I love everything.
like
salted
that's one of my favorite coffees. Also, super banging when
Oh,
I do the
dude,
salted caramel.
Every coffee I get, I put
I've been
caramel in
getting
it.
since the butter pecan got discontinued. I
That's
started going
Sunday.
caramel swirl.
That
Wow.
is it's literally the next move. As soon as it's done, caramel swirl. I love caramel swirl. But then they go through, and now after that, you get into the fall season, and then they release all these new shits.
Oh, all the pumpkin shit. And I did it today. I had pumpkin, but I said, yo, put some caramel in there too.
You had pumpkin.
Pumpkin caramel was great.
Pumpkin
If
caramel.
I could just take shots of caramel, I don't know if they like what they would say to me if I was just like 6 shots of caramel, but don't even give me the coffee. I'd probably fucking drink it. Yeah.
Do you put milk and sugar in it afterwards too, or?
Is that like normal? I don't say
Yeah,
like
because you have to say black, so you could be like caramel swirl or pumpkin
yeah. So I
spice.
never say black. Like I go up, I say, hey, whatever, medium
milk and
ice
sugar?
latte. Yeah, and then they ask me what kind of milk.
Well,
I
lattes,
I usually
they
say
have
skim.
to ask you what kind of milk. So if I want to
Yeah.
put something
But by
else,
the time you put milk in at a fucking Dunkin' Donuts, you get like this much coffee.
really?
Listen,
Yeah, man.
today
What?
With all that flavoring too.
Yeah, well, today I started my day real early, right? So luckily by my house, there's a 24-hour Dunkin'.
Yeah.
During COVID, like you can't find a lot of 24-hour shit.
Right.
So I order a coffee on my way into work, and then I have somebody run out for me at 8 a.m. They're like, oh, I'm going to Dunkin'. I was like, yeah, fuck, I'll take another coffee. So I already had and then I got another coffee after that. So I had like 3 coffees before 10 a.m. today. But anyway,
3 coffees before 10 a.m.
yes, and they were all the same. They were all pumpkin caramel ice latte.
Oh my God.
Pumpkin
Scott.
caramel ice
Is
latte.
this guy for real, bro?
Well, what kind of milk?
I don't think they were all the same. I think
Bro, what kind of milk did you
no, the
ask
first
for?
one I ordered, I was like, fuck it, yeah, I'll take whole. But usually I
Whole?
go skim or almond.
All right,
Like I don't
skim
give a
or
fuck.
almond.
I don't think it really makes a difference to me.
I got to drink the almond milk. I can't do regular milk.
Almond milk's good shit.
Scott, caramel pumpkin.
Mhm.
The go-to drink,
I'm gonna put that in my profile.
and smoke it. I love, dude. The fall flavors are great. I think that we're talking about this.
When you have a salted caramel strain, let me know.
There probably is one. If not, I mean, you could just have someone make one tomorrow if you wanted.
A salted caramel, like wheat strain.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, but there's so many strains. Like you could just name anything you want. Like they have done for like the past 20 years.
I could have just said tonight we were smoking salted caramel pie. No one would have said a fucking thing. I bet you. I guarantee you, if I did that, no one wouldn't have said a thing.
Just that salted caramel cookie dough black kush.
Yeah, what you know, bro? I don't even have to tell you the genetics. It's in the name. It's that fucking amazing that they just named it after the entire genetic string. That's it, bro. That would be the
That'd be
shit.
lit.
The shit, bro. But next week we're gonna maybe bring in the Smash or Pass, bro. I'm like real pumped about this. This idea you
What
gave
is
me was
this? What
amazing.
is this?
Smash or Pass.
Smash or pass.
Smash or Pass.
That's not my dating thing where I'm gonna smash or pass. No.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Oh my god!
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. That's it. Dude, it wasn't, but now I think it may have to be that.
Seriously, you might have to think of a new name for this segment now.
No, it'll still be smash or pass.
Oh my god! All right.
Yes, guys. Frank Knox had this amazing idea. Well, we take like a category, list items from the category. For example, we were talking about a few different things, and then at that point, we would decide if we would, smash or pass.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were talking about fall coffees today and shit like that.
Okay.
They're just like fall items.
Yeah.
Like the category would be fall.
Yeah.
And then it'd be a couple things if you'd smash or pass it during the fall season.
Yeah.
So you'd be like pumpkin pie, smash or pass.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. It's
Rake and
pumpkin
leave,
pie.
smash or pass.
Some
Rake
of them
and
are
leaves.
just all obvious. Yeah, we gotta think of
Rake
put.
and
Yeah, that would have been a good one. Because that is what you gotta do. You
That
know?
would definitely be a pass.
Yeah.
Scott said rake and leave.
I mean, you do it in the fall, right? You don't
What?
maybe want to do it, but you fucking got to get it done.
Yo, this guy, yo.
All right,
Oh my God.
So step on a crunchy leaf, on a crunchy fall autumn leaf. Do you step on it to make that noise? Smash or pass? Do you go out of your way?
No.
You see that
Pass.
curled up dry
It's pass.
leaf, and you just want to make that noise.
No, because there's like 30 curled up dry leaves in front of me, and I didn't want to think about that at that point, bro. Because I'm stepping in all that shit, whether I want to get out of the way or not.
For me, I'm just walking my path, and if there's a couple leaves in the way, so be it.
All right, I'm kind of intrigued by this smash or pass.
So I guess
I'll be
I'd
on the
smash
lookout.
that because I'd want to just get right where I want to go. You know?
like the Flash, bro, right
Yeah,
through.
I would just want to get to my path. I want to go, oh man, there's a leaf there. I
Well, it
can't
depends
step
on
on
how many leaves
that.
there are. I'm saying, would you go out of your way to step on a crunchy leaf?
Just to hear the noise of the crunch, you know.
Like you're like, oh yeah,
Oh.
I gotta hear
No,
this.
I've never. No, I don't think anyone's ever done that.
Me neither. I don't know about all that.
I don't know. I think there's people out there that have probably done that.
Smash or pass, Chubb. So next week we're gonna pick a category, and we're gonna see if we're gonna smash or pass.
All right.
I think it'll be pretty fucking sick. You know? Smash or pass. We've been going off script all night, baby.
We really have.
New world order. That's it.
For life.
We didn't give any fucks yet, but we do have our boy Jay Stevens in the house. And I think it's time because there's so much we got to talk about when it comes to sports, bro. Like I said at the beginning of the show, let's do it. Sports with Frank Knox and Jay Stevens. Bringing you the best when it comes to sports. Hard hitting Frank Knox, Jay Stevens. It's time, boys. Jay Stevens, what up, man?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good to see you, bro. We are fired up today. There's so much to talk about in the world of sports. Just in the past, I don't know,
24 hours.
not
12
even.
hours,
Yeah, absolutely. It's been insane. Let them know, Frank.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest news that came out today shocked me, and it shocked a lot of the people in the world. That's the Brooklyn Nets naming Steve Nash the head coach.
I couldn't believe
4-year
it.
contract. I couldn't believe it. Of all guys
4
we talked
years,
about.
too.
And I guess Kyrie and Kevin Durant signed off on it. And it's going to be interesting to see what he could do with those two personalities that are bigger than any coach they played for before. Kyrie's kind of a ticking time bomb. Jay, what do you think of Steve Nash getting his first gig to coach the Nets? Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving.
It was shocking to me like it was to everybody else. Very. Are you hearing the echo? 'Cause I'm hearing the echo in my headphones.
No, I don't hear it now.
No, we don't have any echoes on our end.
Okay. I don't know what it was. It's fine now.
Okay.
But it was shocking to me because it came at a time when you expected or you heard other names out there that they may get the job or they may be candidates for a head coaching position. But then when you hear about Steve Nash, you think about what he did while he was on the court, his relationship with Kevin Durant when Kevin Durant was in Golden State, which I didn't even know about until they brought it up today
Yeah, me
when
too.
describing their relationship and why the match may fit. But then I think about Steve Nash's mind and the kind of point guard that he was, and how he was able to surgically carve out and dissect defenses and be able to literally weave his way in between defenses on the court and find the open man. I think it's a good shot. I like the point guards like Steve Nash that get a shot at being point guards, those that are your true point guards that we find. There are other guys out there. I'm not saying I'm one way or another, but I think it's a good time, and he's a good person, a good candidate in this situation to get his first coaching job.
Yeah, I hope it works out because as we've seen, this past bubble, all the NBA playoffs, even in the game sevens, the NBA is pretty much just isolation basketball now. So there's not much plays being ran. There's a lot of threes being shot. And the Rockets, they live and die by the three. They ended up squeaking by in a game 7 against the Thunder on a Harden block. But now they have to face the Lakers. And I'm thinking the Rockets going 7 games with the Thunder, really running their legs. There's no chance they're going to be able to compete with the 3 7-footers that the Lakers have down low. They're just going to bang them up and probably sweep the series. Possibly. What do you think about this Rockets-Lakers series? The Rockets run no centers.
Yeah, man. I mean, okay, so it's kind of where we're connecting and on the same page with this because a lot of people that I talk to about and when I talk about different series, we're on 2 different wavelengths, 2 different paths. But I'm right there with you. The guard play, yeah, okay, you have good guard play from the Rockets. Everyone's like, who's going to guard who on the Lakers is going to be able to guard the Rockets. The Rockets guards are so good. Okay, great, cool, whatever. You guys can't get a rebound. You guys can't do anything down low. Everything is outside. You guys are playing 5-out basketball, not 4 out and 1 in with this one guy inside the 3-point line. It's literally 5 guys outside, swing it around. Whoever gets an open shot, shoot the 3. Or if it's 5 seconds left, try to get a crazy shot off. That's going to be so hard. I'm not really high on this Lakers team, but I think they have what's needed. They have enough firepower, the right pieces to sweep this Rockets team in this upcoming series.
Yeah, they're going to bang them down low with Davis, McGee, Dwight Howard, and they're going to just destroy him on the boards, like you said. And then it looks like the Clippers are going to face the Rockets in the Western Conference Finals because I think they're hitting on all cylinders now. The Nuggets going 7 games with the Jazz. The Clippers should sweep this up. Not sweep it, but win comfortably here. What's your take on that?
With the Clippers, I think that we're finally able to see, once we're able to see them with their team whole after they got down to Orlando, you're seeing that they are the team we expected them to be, that we knew them to be. Yeah, they had the Mavericks and Kristaps Porzingis. If he was healthy, I mean, maybe they would have been able to push the Clippers further. I still think the Clippers would have won the series if the Mavericks were healthy. But I'm right there with you. I think the Clippers are just too much in that 7-game series. Yeah, not having that travel, not having to travel back and forth from city to city is one thing. But when you're playing every other day, you're not used to it. You're used to your regular basketball workouts, but you're not used to the physical grind of the NBA playoffs. And I think the Nuggets, they're a really good team, but I don't think they're ready for what Doc Rivers is about to draw up for them once they go up against the Clippers.
Yeah, and you saw Jamal Murray at the end of that Game 7 when he was interviewed. He looked shocked he had to play him in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. It was one of those things you probably would never see in a regular style playoff series. But in the East, both the 1 and 2 seeds are down 2-0. The Bucks are down 2-0 to the Heat. Celtics down 2-0 to the Raptors. The Bucks look close, but they can't get over the hump. They lost on a bad call last night on Giannis fouling Butler at the end, in my opinion. But the Celtics look like the best team in the bubble right now, dominating the Raptors. And I think we're going to see Celtics Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. What's your take on both these series?
I'll do the Bucks Heat first and then go to the Raptors and Celtics. So Bucks and Heat last night, I'm with you. It was a lot of bad calls, man. I mean, it was a lot of bad calls in both games, going back and forth. I mean, you even had Doris Burke strong. I go against what Steve Javie is saying, and I mean, for anyone to go against a guy that has devoted a lot of his career to being a ref, you would think that you would side on his side. But what I tweeted last night, I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but Steve Javie always seems to side on the side of the refs every single time. It was kind of nice and refreshing to me to see Doris Burke on that stage in that game, in that moment, be comfortable enough to talk back and clap back and say, I disagree with every word you're saying, but I do think that I think the Heat are in trouble. The Bucks are in trouble.
Yeah,
I knew going into this series that just not even the shooting of the Heat, but the defense of the Heat with Bam Adebayo and them being able to neutralize Giannis. I knew that was going to be a problem. I didn't know that the Heat would be up 2-0. So I was really curious to see that. I didn't have the Bucks getting past this series anyway, so I'm kind of looking good right now. Then also, if you go to the Raptors and Celtics, the Celtics are blowing a lot of people's minds. We expect them to play well. We expect this to be a very good series. But at some point, I expected Nick Nurse to draw up the right defense and to slow down the Celtics at the right times to where it'd be like a 1-1 after 2 games, 1 game apiece. But that's not the case. I mean, at one point, Marcus Smart in the last game hit 5 3-pointers in a row. I'm like, What are you doing? Like, you don't do this in Boston, but you want to do it in Orlando. Like, I'm kind of confused. But yeah, the Raptors might be in trouble. I had the Raptors winning this series, but if they don't lose the next game, if they don't win the next game, it's over. Like, they can win 3 in a row. I don't count them to win this series if they don't win Game 3.
Yeah, I agree with you. And then we're going to switch over to the NFL and the dumpster fire that is known as the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this team. I guess Khan is worried more about AEW than he's worried about playing a professional fucking sport in the NFL. And he's fire selling the team for nothing. Pennies on the dollar. I mean, you had Fournette went this week, and then you had Jamal Ramsey, who went last year.
Yeah.
And then you had Yannick Nagaku, who went to, I might have said his last name wrong, to Minnesota, the defensive lineman. And that Campbell, I think they released. I mean, they just keep releasing everyone that's of worth or trading them for 5th or 6th round picks. Now you got
what their game
Fournette.
plan is with that.
Now you got Fournette on the Bucks. So that team's looking pretty much unstoppable right now. Jay, what do you think about the Jaguars and now adding Fournette to the Bucks? I mean, do they need any more pieces at this point?
Oh, the Jacksonville Jaguars continue to be the laughing team in the AFC South. Those of you listening, yes, I know the Jaguars did make it to the AFC Championship game. I believe it was in 2017. So yes, I mean they have shown flashes. They had a good moment, a one-hit wonder, but it's the Jaguars. They make us laugh. They're goofy. When they make these moves, we laugh at Bill O'Brien, but then the Jaguars do things a whole lot worse than Bill O'Brien did. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It makes me wonder if the coach and the GM are next, and the owner is going to say, look, you're making these moves. Okay, cool. GM's going to fire the coach, and then the owner's going to fire the GM, just because none of this stuff really makes sense. Cool. You want to lose? Okay, great. Go ahead and lose. It's a benefit to you because fans can't go to the stadium, or not a lot can, to boo you while you're losing and embarrassing yourself. I don't think it's like the Dolphins last year, where the Dolphins started off really, really bad, and then they kind of turned it on and flipped the switch later in the season. I don't think that. I think there's turmoil in the front office, and that's why all these moves are going down. Fournette to the Bucks. Okay, cool. My buddy and I were talking about this. He said Leonard Fournette has 9 days to learn a new offense. That's not going to happen. I mean, it's going to be very, very tough. I don't think he'll start within the first 4 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't start at all this season. Not saying he's a bad running back. But Bruce Arians' offense is complex. Tom Brady also likes to have a guy come off the bench that's a different, change of pace guy, and him and Ronald Jones together. And I believe they also have Shady McCoy. So their backfield is loaded. The question mark I have with this team is their offensive line. Last year, I believe Jameis got sacked a lot. Okay, they have a lot of skill position weapons, but if they don't fix the offensive line, Tom Brady will not be upright like we want him to be. And they have a rookie at right tackle, Tristan Wirfs. I believe he came from Alabama. Okay, rookie, first-round pick, top 5 pick, I believe, maybe top 10, one of the two, no less than top 10. Great, good for him. But remember, there's no preseason. So week 1 through week 4, that's basically your preseason. I think Tristan Wirfs, and within one of the first 2 games, is going to get worked because he's seeing things he's never seen before.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, it's only, 1 week away from tonight. We're going to have NFL football.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get some football back, man.
It's back. We'll see how it happens. But I want to end my segment here to give homage and rest in peace to the great legend coach, John Thompson Jr. from Georgetown University. I mean, this guy, growing up for me, watching Connecticut basketball, John Thompson at Georgetown University was just a goat with the towel over his suit, coaching the sidelines, and guys like Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo. The big men he created to play in the NBA is just unheard of.
Absolutely.
And then he had a guy like Allen Iverson come out, and he went to 3 consecutive Final Fours or national championship games, 7 Big East titles, first black coach to ever win the Division I NCAA championship, and just great career. Big accolades.
Absolutely. That's listen, sick. A lot of stuff happening in sports. I love this, guys. I love that things are picking up. I love that things are starting to feel a little normal again. It makes me happy that football's coming back.
1 week from today.
I got Gostowski, baby.
I can't believe it.
Listen, we needed a kicker. My kicker was garbage, bro. And then I heard that they're starting Cam Newton's officially going to be starting for the
Patriots.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
big.
but that's not big news. Every idiot that wanted to take the take that Jared Stidham was going to start after they signed Cam Newton was an idiot.
Bro.
Because
Bro.
earlier in the week, Bill Belichick came out and said Cam Newton's the hardest working player he's ever seen in his life
Well,
Wow.
you know, I can't wait.
before they officially announced it. So we
It's-
knew it was
It's
coming.
gonna be mad weird to see the Patriots without. You know, it's just without him. It's
Jay,
gonna
do you
be
think the
nuts.
Patriots will make the playoffs this year?
No, I don't.
I do not
I
think.
It's gonna be a shock for a lot of fans in New England. I'll tell you
you
that.
think the Bucks are going to make the playoffs?
I think the Buffalo Bills are going to win the AFC East.
The Bucks.
I don't.
The Buffalo Bills.
Oh,
Are gonna-
Yeah.
Bills in the East. Yeah.
I did ask you though if the Bucks are going to make the playoffs. You think?
The Bucks, yeah, they should.
They might squeak it. They might get the 7th seed, and that's a that's a tough might. I don't think they'll win their division, and there's too much going on to the NFC West that I think they may have a struggle to make it into the 7th seed.
Yeah, because you think the Cardinals could squeak in there this year with
Mhm.
Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
And you think the Falcons still always have a fighting chance in the South. And the
Absolutely.
Saints are a lock in the South.
So yeah, it's
so
gonna be.
I mean, it's going to be interesting. Then you
We'll
got the
see.
Packers, the Vikings. The Vikings are my first team out.
yeah.
They're not making the playoffs.
No, I think that it's going to be interesting to see how things unfold this year for sure. It's going to be a much different looking league. I feel like, you know,
Yeah, we're going to see.
we'll find out.
see.
Jay Stevens, thank you for joining us
Next
again,
week.
bro. And
Yes,
then-
sir.
Next week we'll be getting hyped for NFL Week 1.
That's right,
Can't wait.
baby. So I hope you come back fired up, Jay, baby. We're going it. NFL Week 1. I'm so fired up, I'm ready.
I got you.
Good, man. Check out the Jay Stevens podcast. The man is a legend on the mic. The best sports podcast out there. Check him out. Jay Stevens, thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next week, brother.
Yes, sir. No problem. See you later.
I love it.
Great.
I love it. I love it. I love that there's so much to talk about on sports. I mean, just
Dude,
a
it's
few weeks
over,
ago,
Plus you have NHL out full storm. Plus you got baseball out full storm.
it felt like a few
I
weeks
mean,
ago we were just struggling to
sit
figure
here,
out.
we could sit here every week and talk about sports for 2 hours if we wanted to talk about everything major happening in all the sports. It's really true.
I can't wait though. NFL, man. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum.
The NFL is the breadwinner. You know,
Ba-da-dum,
Beer,
ba-da-dum.
Wings at the bar.
with those wings are to go.
Yeah, they're always better on the couch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be going out to bars watching football games this year.
No, you don't want to do that, bro. With the Rona.
Yeah, I mean, the spikes are happening again undercover with the colleges and schools returning.
It's weird. Like
And then we
Connecticut
have the
just
Rock
came
getting
back.
it. Dude, I mean, once the Rock gets it,
We
it's
just came back to schools like today in a lot of places in
Yeah,
Connecticut. I saw my
Connecticut.
first school bus today driving to work.
I saw the
Yeah.
people I'm friends with that have children taking their children's
Listen,
photographs.
it went toe to toe with The Rock. Hopefully, The Rock just laid the smack down on it and this thing's over with. Okay.
I don't know, Scott. Well, I'm sure you got something to tell us more about The Rock, huh? Oh, no. What the hell's that? I know. Oh, I know. Well, we're going to go, we're going to do a little no selling with the Scott. Scott, what do you think, bro?
I'm good, man.
Do it, baby. No selling with the Scott right here on 2B Blunt. And now, bringing you the best and worst of pro wrestling today. The smartest mark in the building. He is the Scott.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, to be blunters of all ages, it's time for that to be bluntin', always stuntin', track cracking, never slacking, no selling, storytelling. It looks like WWE is gonna start revamping because the big dog Roman Reigns is your new Universal Champion.
Wow.
All right. So that's right. I'm going to start off with a little bit of title turnovers. We saw after 1 week the Fiend, who won the championship at SummerSlam, only to get a spear from the
Such
returning
bullshit,
Roman
dude.
Reigns.
Lose it a week
He
later.
lost
Dude,
it a week later.
again. Why?
They fucked with him so
They
bad.
fucked with him with
bro.
Goldberg. Now they did it with Roman Reigns.
Why?
But
though,
Roman Reigns, he's
dude?
back. He kind of solidified that he is a heel with Paul Heyman. So it's an interesting twist. We never thought they would turn Reigns heel, even though everybody's been booing him for years. And now they're officially doing it. And he is officially a Paul Heyman guy. He waited till the match was 90% complete. After the
boo-
ring
who is
fucking
boo- no one's
broke.
booing him because there's no one in the crowd.
Okay, they're booing him at home. You can hear the boos. They might be piping in the boos if they
Of
want
course
to,
they are.
but people are booing it
You
anyway.
can see it on the Zoom screen.
He probably got such. If that was live at a pay per view, Paul Heyman came out with him, the crowd probably would have popped. Right, the real Scots in the
Yeah,
world.
the real Scots would have popped.
Yes, ultimately.
Yeah.
It's like if John Cena ever went heel. Most people would probably cheer.
Pop, yeah.
But
No
hey,
pop.
they don't have a crowd, so I guess they could take advantage of it, right? But
No pop at all.
anyway, that leads us to, though, with Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns, is where does that leave Paul Heyman with Brock Lesnar? Because Brock Lesnar, it's apparently he has been for a while, but it's been publicized this week that he is now a free agent. All his merchandise has been taken off of WWE.com, which led to speculation, and Roman Reigns is not under WWE contract.
I give that
So-
like until Royal Rumble.
The
So
Scott
Royal
broke
Rumble.
this news first before it was even on the news. He told me, he's like, "Yeah, man, I think I heard that Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar got all his merch pulled off the
Yeah,
shelves."
and usually
And
that's
he-
like, why
and
would
he
you pull his
broke it
merch
first,
off? You
and
could
then,
still
like,
make some
A
money,
couple
but
hours later, I started
shit.
seeing all
are
the
they
articles.
afraid that maybe he would show somewhere else? And whatever, if that's the case, we'll see. But usually this is typical Brock Lesnar, right? He just holds out for some money. He's stuck in Canada right now as it is. He can't travel to the United States right now because of COVID, right?
John Jones,
So-
Brock Lesnar.
So we'll see. And maybe Dana
John
White will
Jones,
give him
Brock
an offer.
Lesnar.
Everybody wants to see AEW maybe do something. I don't think
Daniel
it'll
Cormier,
happen.
Brock Lesnar. They already
Yeah.
previewed it. I mean,
You think it's going down?
Cormier says he's
I
walking
did see
away.
John Jones come out with it.
And John Jones came out with it. He's getting in heavyweight
You
shape.
think so? I always thought we'd see a Cormier Brock Lesnar wrestling match before we'd see an MMA match, but we shall see. We shall see what happens.
Why? They were both heavyweight champions.
I mean, you're right. We might see it in MMA, but I thought Brock Lesnar had officially retired.
But you can't fight. You could fight a wrestling match when you're like 50, but you cannot do MMA when you're 50.
You can't. And Brock Lesnar is what? 44, 3?
Yeah, so-
I'll do the math in a second. He was 25 when he won the title in 2002. So we're 18 years later. So he's 43. He's
All right.
43.
And
Anyway.
Cormier is probably high 30s, and this is a perfect time for them to do it.
So we'll
High
see. We'll see.
30s.
But Cormier will definitely end up in the WWE one day. I'm pretty sure. of it.
No way.
I think so. He's
Bullshit.
a huge wrestling fan, right?
Not happening.
He's going to go that Ronda Rousey route.
He's a gold medal. He's not a gold medalist, but he's probably a champion wrestler, right?
Didn't he like work a
Cormier?
match before in like Mexico or some shit?
No.
Are you
that was
thinking
a
of Cain
different-
Velasquez?
That was Cain Velasquez, and then he got signed. And
I thought
got
he made an
released.
appearance
Yeah,
in
and then
some
got
promotion. I really remember this.
Anyway, though, to piggyback on the
Scott
title,
would know. So
the
if he
title
says no.
turnovers we had this week, we did have a new U.S. champion. Apollo Crews did drop the title. pay-per-view. It's not going to happen on Raw or SmackDown. You have your Survivor Series pay-per-view. They'll likely be part of a team. Like, they don't need to be facing each other at that show because that's just a pay-per-view that hypes all the brands.
I think it has to be WrestleMania or nothing.
And it's not going to happen at Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is your perfect opportunity for Sasha Banks to win the Rumble
and cash in on
and
Bayley.
challenge Bayley. So and for those months or weeks or whatever, Bayley can say, "Oh, Sasha, like you definitely push her to go after like whoever the Raw
And then
champion
the night
is."
of Mania, she's going to cash in on Bayley last second.
Well, it doesn't have to be last second, or they'll got to hype it up a little bit. But it's truly something I believe that they can. They if done right, they can make it happen at WrestleMania. By then, hopefully, WrestleMania, next spring, there will be crowds. And I think that'd be a great way to go. But we'll see if it's something that they want to prolong. I mean, they have prolonged it as far as they have now. We'll see if it's something that they continue to do. With that, all right, I want to get into some rival and departures.
Oh my God! Here it is. It's gonna be hot.
Kenny Omega, baby!
Arrival
on the
So-
Thunderdome.
So it looks like we might be seeing Rey Mysterio take some time off because Rey Mysterio, who's very, very injury prone, has apparently torn his tricep. He's going to be out. That's why Dominic, his son, filled in for him last Monday night because it was hyped. It was supposed to be Rey Mysterio
That dude is always just getting hurt.
versus Seth Rollins.
He makes a big comeback. He
And
works, and then he's like,
Injured himself at the
So
pay-per-view
now
last
Dominic
Sunday.
Mysterio is supposed to be like a staple on Raw.
He might have to be. We'll see.
That is so whack.
It's crazy.
I'm with you on that one.
And he's kind
That
of
is so whack.
and right
dude.
now Dominic is kind of like the third baby face on the brand. Because
All
when you look at it,
they're
it's,
just shooting themselves. in
it's
the
Drew
foot.
McIntyre, and then who do you got? Maybe you got Kevin Owens. Rey Mysterio was in there. There is one name I think I'm forgetting, but anyway, like he's definitely a top 5 babyface on the Raw brand right now, which is crazy because he only had
Keith Lee
3
is.
matches.
Keith
Keith
Lee,
Lee,
yeah.
brand new babyface.
He's the newest.
And as
He's
part of the
best
arrival
one.
and departures, I'm glad you brought it up. Is Keith Lee, showed up on the Raw brand first night, defeats Randy Orton. So huge. Actually, at Payback, I'm sorry.
And now Randy Orton's the number 1 contender still for McIntyre's belt after getting
he
destroyed
is,
twice.
but it's because entire at Night of Champions, which will probably have more than just a backslide finish. We will see. But here's something that's got my head scratching. All right. And this is on my shit list. Like we see on Raw every week, it's the Street Profits, and they've been feuding with Andrade and Angel Garza, which seems like forever. Okay. And they put a match like Mustafa Ali versus Ricochet on main event. Doesn't even make Raw. They put it on the main event.
They
Okay.
basically buried Ricochet
They have. But like Mustafa Ali versus Ricochet,
and Mustafa.
that is
Ali.
a great that'll main event in
And
any
then-
card. But that could be a pay-per-view
And then
match.
Dominic Mysterio's on the
I
roster.
am scratching my head on why this wasn't even on Monday Night Raw. You put it on main event with no promotion. I am scratching my head more than the fact that Carol Baskins is going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Okay? Like, I can't believe this shit.
I still can't believe that.
Dude, Carol Baskin's on Dancing with the Stars. She better dance the Eye of the Tiger, baby.
So, we also...
Yo, what,
Wow,
bro?
would she? Eye of the Tiger. Oh, my God.
She better dance the Eye of the Tiger.
That's
That would be the greatest
actually...
thing.
Yeah, my mind just got blown with that. Holy
Literally, I
shit.
couldn't believe it. I was like, what? How did you even think of that? That's amazing.
Is that a song to dance to? Can you dance to Eye
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Tiger? Yeah.
Look, you dance to anything, Scott.
Boom, 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 boom. Come on, you could dance.
Bum, bum, bum,
Oh, my God.
Boom, boom, boom.
You know what's funny though is she's like not gonna get voted off. She will definitely last on that show till the end. But anyway,
Dude, can you imagine if she did? That'd be ridiculous.
Well, she just did her own Carol Baskins dance right there.
What if she turns out
Shit.
she's a great dancer?
Carol Baskins.
We'll find out.
Mauro
It's like
Ranallo.
visiting websites while this is crashing.
Mauro
Sorry,
Ranallo
Scott.
is done with WWE.
He is done like Taco Bell's done with the Mexican pizza. He is out of here. We'll see what happens for him, but hopefully it's the best decision for him. Following in the footsteps of Renee Young, we'll see what ends up
He's a
happening there.
championship announcer, bro. Boxing and UFC. His boxing commentary, 10 out of 10, bro.
Dude, he was commentator for the fight of the century, McGregor versus Mayweather.
Yeah,
he was there for that. Like
he's the best.
So
best in the business.
So WWE, they follow with their losses. They lost Renee Young, right? Poor decision losing that, and then now they've lost Mauro Ranallo. And
I wouldn't be surprised you seeing them on NFL sidelines this year,
Morrow, I can see Morrow totally calling NFL.
right?
Oh, yeah?
And this wacky 2020.
Or XFL.
yeah, maybe The Rock will get him for the XFL.
That's
We'll
what I
see.
mean. I can see that happening too.
But
I bet you that would kick ass.
to get back to my title turnovers is we had a new champion on Tuesday night, and it wasn't on NXT. Because if you sat through 60-minute Iron Man match on NXT this past Tuesday, okay, you didn't fucking get a champion, okay?
Can you imagine watching 60
60
minutes of
yeah.
wrestling to have no
No
winner?
champion.
Bro, I didn't look. I looked
So-
up the results, and as I was like trying to look them up, I was like, dude, I bet you it was a draw. Because there's four
What?
dudes.
There's
so
four
it could go
dudes.
Who does that?
And it ended up 2 of them had 2 falls while everybody else had 1 in like the final seconds of the match. Yeah. So now we have to wait till next week to see Finn Balor go one-on-one with Adam Cole, baby. And we will see who the new NXT champion is going to be. My prediction is, apparently it's already out there. I don't know. I haven't read the spoilers yet, but my prediction is Finn Balor. Adam Cole just had the championship. I think you got to go a new route. And we'll see with this whole Super Tuesday thing, based on the ratings with NXT not being head-to-head with AEW, I think we might see NXT move to Tuesday nights. It's been rumored. We'll see what next week's ratings bring, but NXT may move to Tuesday nights, not being opposed to AEW, who has, for the most part, been beating them in the ratings. And AEW last night, unopposed to NXT, did almost 1 million viewers. I think they did 968,000, something like that. So it obviously worked out for them, and you can see that the Wednesday night audience definitely has been split. So this might be a best move for all of wrestling. But when I say there was a new champion crowned on Tuesday, there was a new world champion crowned on Tuesday, but it was over on Impact.
Oh,
And we have a brand new
Impact
world champion, and that was none other than Eric Young. Okay,
What?
Eric
Eric Young.
Why,
who's been
dude?
with TNA Impact Wrestling since like almost the beginning.
Why?
Okay,
Yo?
except that
What
time.
the fuck?
Well, WWE didn't use him correctly, whatever you may fault it to, but he is now the new world champion. And I'm not going to fault the guy because the guy was here in Southington last week sporting a Hartford Whalers jersey. So, you know, you don't see that too
What
often.
was he doing in Southington?
He was doing an autograph signing, man.
Where?
Yeah, this
Virtually.
at this shop in you could go though. I thought about going. I should have got a drop. I could have got, hey, this is Eric Young, you know, whatever, in his weird voice. But anyway,
Why didn't you?
I didn't end up making it that night. But we got a couple coming up in the future. You might hear me talk to Enzo again or Val Venus. I don't know. We'll see.
Val Venus.
Val
No.
Venus, he grows bud.
I'd love to have Val Venus
does.
on the show.
Hello, lady.
Blunters.
I think that's what he says to his. Like, you think he walks out to his plants and says that whole gimmick, bro?
Dude, I loved Val Venus growing up, bro.
The greatest. Like, I thought
His
that
gimmick was just so funny, dude. It was just in the towel.
he did the towel, he did the
this
thing,
is
The
great.
money shot.
The
money shot on the top rope,
The big splash. That's your basic ass finisher. The big splash.
I
Yeah.
loved Val
Which
Venus.
the splash was, what was it called? It was called the money shot.
The money
That's what he
shot.
just
Can you
said,
believe
Scott.
That's what I
that?
just said.
Wake up,
I didn't
man.
hear it. Sorry.
Right.
Anyway, but
I said the money shot like three
I'm
times.
with you this time. For once, it's
It's like
usually
he's
me.
muting me.
It's like usually it's me. I'm not gonna lie, you know, and I'm not paying attention or something.
yes, with that on the top rope in the money shot. But anyway, what we got to look forward to, the money shot of this coming weekend, okay, is we have AEW's All Out, right? The signature pay-per-view. It's going down.
MJF
There's
first.
a lot going on. It's
John.
MJF versus
I'm
John
tight for the
Moxley.
title.
It's
We'll
gonna be a
see
good
what
match.
happens.
He keeps posting bloody pictures of himself all over Facebook.
From
Yeah.
Bustin' Open Mox a couple nights ago.
We'll see what happens. I think Moxley retains, but my bold prediction of the night is I think it's for sure FTR is going to be your new AEW World Tag Team Champions coming out of All Out this Saturday.
Even if MJF loses, it's still gonna elevate him.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Well, he's undefeated in 2020 on AEW. So
Oh,
this
then
will
you
be
know
his
what?
first
You might
loss.
see a surprise win to them. That might be
we maybe
that might be a move.
maybe we'll
right
even
there.
see Renee Young show.
I
up. Who
mean,
knows?
John Moxley's been champion for how long now?
Since he is now the longest reigning champion, he has beat Jericho's record. He's been the champion since I believe Double or Nothing, if I got that right.
He's the number
May
one
earlier
wrestler
this year.
PWI.
Yes, he's the number
Yeah.
one. We broke it last week on the podcast. He's the number one
Number
on
one.
the PWI 500, and he looks to prove it this weekend. But I'm telling you, FTR will be your new tag team champions, and we'll see because it looks like this 4 Horsemen stable is going to happen, managed by Tully Blanchard. And you got FTR. Tully Blanchard's already associated with Sean Spears. And then who's going to be that 4th? And a lot of people think it's going to be Hangman Page, but I think it will be Kenny.
That would be such a waste.
I think it's going to be Kenny Omega. I think we're going to see some sort of turn. Could happen this Saturday, but I think Kenny Omega is going to be that 4th person.
Instead of I don't know.
And you'll see an Omega Page.
It's going to be Cody Rhodes.
It could, I mean, you know what? That would be like my
It'd be
next
Cody
guess.
Rhodes.
Is that out of the
Cody
question?
Rhodes has
my
been
whole
off of
production,
TV.
off of
Cody Rhodes
TV.
isn't even on All Out. He's not even on
And they
the
think
pay-per-view.
Cody Rhodes would be the last person to align with Blanchard.
Maybe we'll see.
I'm
But
thinking Cody Rhodes.
I don't think his dad
Write me
Dusty
down.
was ever a horseman. He always feuded with the horseman, so that could be Cody's ultimatum. We'll see.
Dude, I don't know. Can you imagine Cody Rhodes inserting himself into another gimmick, bro?
I think it's Cody Rhodes. That's Frank's bold prediction.
All right, Frank's bold prediction. We'll see what happens next
So
week.
right now, what are you?
We'll revisit.
What are you? What am I minus 1,500 on this bet? What's the lines right here? The betting lines. What's it gonna be?
I don't know, man. But we'll see what All Out has this weekend because we talked about the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? You said it earlier with Jay
He's a piece of
Stevens,
shit.
what they're thinking. Well, his son is the owner, right, of AEW.
They're pretty much the owners of.
Anything
yeah.
Jacksonville.
So it's AEW, the Jaguars, and a soccer team in England. It's drawn a blank. It's either Liverpool or Manchester United.
Dude.
Those are successful tag teams. Friggin' soccer teams, right?
Well, I mean, I would say so. I would say so, but I mean, don't they have enough on their plate with just one? You know? Like, look what's happening to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Fulham. Fulham FC.
Foam?
So Khan owns the Jaguars, Fulham FC in the Premier League, and then AEW.
Damn, bro. 3 teams, yo.
He's worth $8 billion.
Damn.
Well, ain't getting that Tony Khan money. I'll tell you that. $8 billion is a lot, man.
Well, his dad owns it all. Shadid
True.
Khan, yeah.
True. Scott, what else you got?
Dude, I am all set. I'm ready to hear what Hazy's got for us.
Bada boom, realest one in the room.
To the rhythm.
And right now, you are tuned in to True Beef Blunt, the realest podcast in the room. How you doing?
To Be Blunt Podcast. We're back. And of course, live. And this is a funny thing is because we had this whole conversation with her earlier where I promised her that we had the whole having guests online thing figured out. Because we've been running game shows for weeks, right?
Yeah.
Weeks flawlessly, right? Just killing it. We ran a whole hour-long gauntlet, for Christ's sakes. And then tonight, the fucking StreamYard decides to act up.
What do you mean? She's fine. She's right
Oh,
here.
I know, but I'm saying before that.
yeah.
As I told her, you
Yeah.
know, and then one thing after another.
All during my segment. I talk about the
There's
shit
that.
list, and this shit just went to shit.
That's really what happened. What's up, Hazy? Thank you for joining us.
What is up, guys? Are you guys ready to get Hazy views?
Oh, of course. So ready right now. I can't wait to see what you got for us this month. It's been a while since we had you on here. Last time you had some pretty cool items. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what you got for us.
Oh, I have a lot of dual usage today.
Dual usage. I like
Always
that.
love products that have multi-purpose, right?
Absolutely.
And to throw it back to the previous conversation, let's just chalk it up to 2020 is Murphy. It's Murphy's Law all year. Anything that can and will go wrong will.
Well, it is, yeah. That feels like
so
tonight.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff today. I remember last segment, I told you that I was going to go over the Yokan dive that had like several different ways that you could smoke out of it.
Absolutely, yeah. We were hoping you were going to have that for this month.
So I have it.
Oh boy!
I smoke this every single day. Every single day. This is like my best friend. It stays downstairs on the couch with me. And this pen, you can smoke this pen 4 different ways. And it looks
4
like
different
this
ways.
when it comes. Okay, so the regular way, the normal way that you can smoke it is you take this off and then you have your little bucket here and you smoke it like a regular pen.
Right.
Like
Yep.
so.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. I know. I'm just watching. I'm admiring this.
And then you have a bubbler attachment that you actually put some water in.
I saw
It
that in the
snaps
box.
on top like that. And so you have your charger thing down here and you just hit the pin like so.
Like
with a bubbler attachment to it? That's pretty cool. I've never seen a pen with a bubbler attachment.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
dude,
it's got its
that's
normal
sick.
mouthpiece like that. And then you can also smoke it with the nectar collector with or without the new
No.
bubbler. So 4 different ways to smoke that, and then it becomes a nectar collector.
That thing's a nectar collector too. That's so sick. So how does that work? You got the bubbler piece at one end, and there's another attachment for the bottom.
Right, it flips over.
Oh my
And then
god!
you just take the nectar collector piece out, and then there's a bucket piece that you can insert and twist. And so then you can just smoke it like a regular vape pen with or without the bubbler, or you can flip it over and make it a nectar collector with or without the bubbler.
Dude, that's some crazy shit.
That's
dude.
crazy.
You could literally do dabs right off that thing.
That's
Yes.
like a Swiss Army
I do
knife.
them
for
every single day.
vaporizers.
And that's called the Yokan dive. You said
It's the mini dive.
the mini dive.
Mini dive. And like I said, this is my favorite of all favorites. I have smoked this endlessly, like every single day, because I love the nectar collector. It's so easy. I just dip it into my little glass saucer and we're done skis. Anything that's easier is best for me. Okay, so this is another duel. I was really, really impressed by the way that this one hits the airflow, the clouds, the flow of them. So this is the Wolkencraft Eris, and you can smoke oil, wax, and herb out of this. Oh, by the way, there's also a bubbler attachment for this as well.
Come on, these products are crazy these days. I need to get my hands on all of these.
So you
Oh,
have
that's-
your normal mouthpiece, and it also has, they have the protective cover. Come on, that's awesome.
That thing
And
looks
this
awesome.
comes out, it reminds me of like Lego. And then you put your dry herb in there. You see, I already have some in there. Or they have the buckets, and you can put oil or wax in the buckets. They have 2 different types of buckets.
What?
Then you pull the mouthpiece out, and you pop in this amazing bubbler and fill it with water. And then you have a dry herb vape / oil / wax bubbler.
Oh, we need this stuff for the podcast. I don't know, guys. I think this might be something we need to have
For sure.
So
We need to have
Wolkencraft
it
is dope.
with between at any time.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
like-
a huge fan of Wolkencraft.
How much do those things go for?
These, I believe these run anywhere between 80 and 100.
I'm gonna have to get one.
They're dope.
I don't know
And
which
the
one do
Eris,
you
I'm telling
suggest
you,
out
like,
of the 2.
with most of your like mini dry herb vapes and stuff like that, you find that you're not getting a high pull or enough cloud. Like, not a problem with this at all. Like, it does great with the dry herb, the wax, and oil.
I see that the dive is like a pen style, and the other one's kind of like a credit card shape.
Right. Yeah.
I like
Something
that.
like
I like that.
This is from Stash Glass. It's a Stash Glass grinder. So it's a grinder and a glass jar all in one. So you can grind like a whole bunch of green
What?
and then put a Boveda pad in there, and then it'll stay fresh. It won't dry up.
What?
And then you can take your grinder off. It is enclosed, so you can just use it as a grinder. And then you just have your jar. And then it also it does have a keep catcher in it as well.
Damn, no, we can
That's dope.
we can literally have a stash of weed ready to roll blunts every Thursday ready to go, already broken up.
Correct. And so there's where your greenage is going to be. And then down here at the bottom is the Keith collector right here. And then check out the teeth. That's what I really liked about the teeth on this.
Yeah, those are sick.
That's nice. That's a nice grinder.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of keep out of that
grinds
thing.
it like it doesn't get stuck to the, like, I cannot stand ones that don't have plating and all your stuff gets stuck to the like grooves and like becomes
super
a
annoying.
paste.
Yeah.
I had like a plastic one like that. It's one of those herb saver grinders.
Uh-huh.
And mine is like at that point
Caked
now,
up with,
like
like,
so
goo.
hard to even like spin it, you know?
Alcohol and salt cleans everything. Alcohol and salt.
That's
But yeah, so I love the grinder. The grinder's dope. I would definitely recommend it for anybody who also cooks or rolls a bunch of blunts. It just really comes in handy when you're having to break up that much greenage.
Oh no, I need one of those. That's sick. Do they come in different sizes?
Stash Glass is the name.
Stash
glass.
Stash Glass.
That's sick.
What else do we have here? Oh, have you guys heard about the Boundless vape pen?
No, tell me more.
Oh, well, Boundless I thought was pretty dope because you don't have to push a button in. All you have to do is pull it, and then that's it.
Oh, it's that's sick. That's like there's a lot of vape pens that do that, like e-cigs and whatnot that are like pull activated, but
right. So now
you don't see that a lot with
it
that.
actually works really well. So you can do it that way. You can put your dab there on the coil. There's the coil there. You can put the top on it, and then you can put this baby in a bong and rip it that way.
What?
I was like, what? That's sick. Let me see if I can find one. Hold on.
I can put my bong in there.
You can put it inside of your bong.
Look at
like
the dude.
so.
Incredible. Like,
And rip
incredible.
face. And I mean, this thing does. And it's like I said, you don't have to hit a button or remember to push a button down. It's just pull activated.
That's so dope. And is that just like wax only?
Yeah, it's just a wax pen.
Okay.
But it's called Boundless, and it's the Terp Pen XL.
The Turpin XL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need that. I like those because it's real easy and discreet, and you don't have to worry about like if it's in your pocket, like if you forget to lock it because you're stoned, like the regular vape pens.
Right.
And then like if you bend down the wrong way, you're hitting the button. And next thing you know, it's just going off in your pocket.
It's ridiculous.
Mine too. No, because I'm too high to remember to turn it off or lock it. You know, product works so well that I can't like operate it properly.
Absolutely.
That's my problem.
This is just a regular vape pen. It doesn't have a dual usage. This one is the Stella. I thought that was, I just love the packaging in this. It does fairly decent. I like it. You're gonna have to do the higher temperatures, obviously, to get the bigger clouds. It's very durable. Another reasonably priced one. I got this off of that website, Vape Active. Vape Active has it's like a whole store that carries a bunch of other brands. So they carry a lot of Yocan stuff, Buddy Leaf, anything and everything. Really, they carry. So the Stella I checked out. I thought it was pretty interesting. It is, like I said, just a basic vape pen. So not anything like huge or spectacular with the dual, but it is a fairly decent vape pen. I liked it.
Started off pretty high. I got to give you that.
Yeah.
You know, it's some really impressive stuff here this week. You got a lot of innovative stuff between the pull activated vape pen, the quadruple use vape pens you got now where you can dab and nectar collect.
I haven't even showed you the best thing yet, though, guys.
No, let me see. Come on. You're kidding me. Uh-oh. Going to get something.
So meet Angora.
Angora. Oh, wow. Look at the size of that base.
Damn.
She looks like a crystal ball, and I absolutely love her.
That is
Got this at a little head shop that's local to us. We go in there and we look for like unique, different crafted pieces that you wouldn't find. And if we ever see one, we snag it if it's at like a decent price. So we got this one. I thought it was really pretty. But the very last thing that I have to show you guys is going to blow your freaking minds. I absolutely love it. My husband saw it before.
Uh-oh.
Because of the price, but then came back home, and I basically told him if he doesn't go and buy it now, somebody's going to. So this is
What is it gonna be?
a dabber and a bong in one. So you see you have two different mouthpieces here.
Excuse me?
You can dab and you can smoke your green at the same time.
Holy
Wow.
shit! You can do a twofer.
Twofer.
Have you tried that yet?
Yes.
Oh my god, that must have been amazing. Flour and concentrate at the same fucking time.
Sounds
Do you
like-
have?
So
You could
game
use.
changer.
You could have meal on both off one
heating
mouth.
it up, doing a dab real quick, and then going over to this mouthpiece and then hitting the herb.
So you have one mouthpiece for both chambers, and then the other two are for either the dab or the flour port.
No, there's two different mouthpieces. So you have one
Huh.
for your green and then you have one for your dab.
Okay.
And I like it better that way because that way you're not mixing your weed smoke with your dab smoke.
That's something I would want to try to do.
So what? So if you were to use them both at the same time, do you inhale the weed smoke or the dab smoke first?
No, you do them separately. But
She
it's
says
just
it's
a
a
2 in
no-no.
1 in the same.
All right.
So I'd be interested in trying.
If
what you're
someone
saying.
did like a bong hit followed by a dab hit,
like real fast,
Yeah.
dude, that would wreck your life. That's
Oh, it
amazing.
does. It
And can you buy that online? Like, is that something I could purchase? Like, or is
we
that like?
found it in the head shop, and honestly, I've seen one other online that's not this one, but it's the same concept, and it's a roar glass one, and it's on 420 Science, and it is like $500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one was not nearly that expensive, but I haven't. We tried to even like look up the company. It's called Big Mom or something like that. There on the glass, and we tried
Big
to
Mom.
look it up. And we
Big
couldn't
Mom.
find a
Big Mom.
replica.
Oh my god, that's an amazing piece.
that is sick. That is cool.
That you've had some awesome stuff this week, Hayes.
Yes.
Where do you even like? How do you even find this stuff? Like, it just blows my mind. Every month you come back with some crazy shit like I've never seen. or
That's
even heard
crazier
of.
and crazier.
Like, it's crazy.
Every week. Every month.
4 different uses on a one vape pen, and my mind's still blown.
She's had all multi-use.
Last week we were talking about flower wax and jewel pods, and now we're talking about dabbing and nectar collecting and flower and everything in one, and it's just like, what?
Evolution. I love evolution in the weed community.
That picture in like a year from now, like what kind of stuff you're going to be bringing to our way?
Holographic bong hits, man.
Like holographic bong hits.
Yeah, holographic bong hits straight from California. You want to go to Amsterdam? Here's a holographic bong hit.
Thank you, Hazy, for joining us. We appreciate it.
Have
You'd like to-
fun, stay hazed and infused.
Absolutely. Thank you, Hazy.
Thank you.
Hazy Hula High.
420. Right?
420, baby. That's right, on Instagram, where she got all the products that she shows you guys on her page. You can check out reviews.
You could see intense reviews of all products.
All
She's got the
products.
sickest shit every time.
Look, I'm
mind
literally, my
blowing.
mind's blown. The shit that she showed us this week. Like, I didn't know things like that even exist. Like, man, just unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. We had a hell of a show. We're still kicking 745. We're looking real pretty right now. Looking real pretty, but the StreamYard's acting the fuck up.
It's not, man. You got, like
I know, but why is it doing that on our end?
so it's doing it on our end, but when there's issues on the podcast, we can always point them out.
Yeah.
I just gotta discuss them.
But then you're the one to talk.
Well, the audio
You're the
is
first
fine.
one to be like, yo.
Oh, fair. I turned muted and I was like, yo, the stream's good.
Well, then this week. That's happened before. But you're right. Listen, we also had bad news come out of this past week. Chadwick Boseman,
Devastating.
Devastating. Man.
Black Panther actor, passed away this week from a 4-year battle with cancer that no one knew he was even battling.
Good for him, dude.
Like that's like
That's the way to do it. Why you gotta let everyone know? Everyone's upset. Oh, yeah, the shocker is no one knew about it.
nah. He went on and kept going and doing his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made movies throughout that time and everything, and didn't let anyone know. Like that's some like
I mean,
that's
he gave his awards away to the guy is a hero. He was a hero in life, man.
That's right, exactly.
More importantly than on the big screen.
Absolutely.
And he played some huge roles like James Brown, Jackie Robinson, Black Panther. I mean, these are guys that shaped like the whole social movement going down. Like, James Brown breaking into music as a black man.
Yep.
And then Jackie Robinson breaking into baseball as a baseball player. First, black baseball player on Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
And then the Black Panther, which was a huge success.
Huge success.
You
I
know?
mean, one of the best Marvel movies made.
I think it was it like the number one, like, was it opening?
And that had
a highest grossing during some sort of period.
Yeah, it was a huge movie.
It was absolutely incredible.
And those were just movements of, that was like one of the first movies that I've ever seen that the entire cast was African American.
Yeah, it was an amazing
You know what
movie
I'm
from
saying?
start to
From
fucking
start to
finish.
finish.
I love that movie. They literally killed it. But now they're gonna go ahead and figure out what are they gonna do with this character now, Black Panther. And I'm thinking to myself, a good thing to be to even discuss and be like, what should they do with the role? Will they recast it? Do they just let it rest?
They're going to have to recast it. The thing about Marvel is the movies and the characters are going to live forever.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, maybe they should take a break on it, but they'll probably recast it if it's fitting into their script, which I'm sure it was, because Black Panther was such a huge movie for the Marvel franchise.
Oh, it was huge.
One of the biggest of all time.
But then the question is, what do they do? Who do they replace him with?
Well, I mean, it's like every time you scratch your head, who's going to be the next Batman? Who's going to be the next Spider-Man?
I mean, you got to get played, but who would you put in that role,
In that role, I don't know, man.
Because
the only thing I saw was to like make the Michael B. Jordan character take over.
That's an idea. I saw that online. Someone
saw
said that
online as like the successor to Black Panther.
I don't even think
Which happens in Spider-Man and things like that. Like,
yeah, the character grows and like the role gets passed on. Just like at the end of Endgame when Captain America gave a shield to Falcon.
Yeah.
So like I think that'd be cool. That'd be fucking
and
cool.
these days they could CGI that shit.
And
to even like bring him in the movie for maybe half of it.
Paul Walker for like the past 3 Fast and Furious movies.
I haven't even watched the past.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Really?
Yeah.
They digitally, they had his brother come in. You never seen this? You guys gotta check this out. It's
No.
fucking crazy.
They had his brother come in
And played a part and do the roles and he sounds like him a little bit, I guess. And then they digitally replaced his face with Paul Walker's.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's stupid, man. Let sleeping dogs die.
I hear you. Maybe the family would like to, keep it on. They obviously wrote it off already. They did the big last episode, but for that last movie they did when they had him, they did the big.
Well, yeah, that was when they didn't finish filming it.
Right. Yeah. That was it. That was it.
Yeah. So you're way off. They haven't
Way
done
off.
it for 3
You're right.
movies since then. They did it for the second half of filming of the one where they eventually wrote him off in the end.
Yeah.
Where that Wiz Khalifa song got popping.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the fucking name of it now? Oh, damn.
I don't know.
Oh, that was a sick track though. Sick track.
Yeah, but anyways, you were way off.
No,
But
I
anyway,
know.
yeah.
I know. I tried to think like who could play Black Panther, and I thought like you could do like that's like Jamie Foxx could be like someone who could play.
No way,
What do you mean?
dude.
No,
Jamie
Foxx is
Foxx?
great, bro.
Yeah, you seen that garbage movie?
I saw the new
Power
movie,
on
yeah.
Netflix. That was
Project Power.
hot trash. Him and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I thought it was just going to be good.
The trailer did make me want to watch it.
It was,
but
so bad
with
with Mac Miller as like the first dopehead.
that was Machine Gun Kelly, not
Machine
Mac
Gun,
Miller.
Machine Gun Kelly.
not
That's
Mac
right.
Miller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I don't know, dude. I feel like they got like I feel like they can't. They shouldn't just let the character go to sleep. I feel like there should be some kind of passing of the torch.
No, I think it'll be the Michael B. Jordan character.
I mean, they'll figure out something
because he's not a Marvel. He's not an actual Avenger. He was just kind of like Black Panther's number 2, right?
No, you're right. Yeah, absolutely.
And he is
He wasn't actually. He was the enemy in the movie at one point, the first one,
He's a huge star.
and then he turned face at the end.
Yeah, I think it would be him.
That could be good.
That's the obvious choice. Jamie Foxx. No way, no how.
No way, no how. Blow.
Don't let it be him, boy. He gonna catch one in his mouth.
And then I'm looking online here. Look, we got shout outs from Brazil. Brazil is taking over the chat, bro.
Yeah.
It's a gamer.
Zoomboy XD, yo. Shout out.
Some people on Twitch are posting stuff that I don't really know what they're saying, but I mean that's pretty sick. Shout out to Brazil. Right?
That's enough fucking about. He probably knows what that means.
What was that?
That's enough fucking about. That's when you're like just about done warming up, about to drop out of the airplane.
That's true. Yeah. In the Dub Z, bro.
The Dub Z. That's enough fucking about. I'll be in the Dub Z tonight.
You guys are like asking us to play music and shit. Look at this. What's going on, bro?
Pick the music up. Yo, man. Successful. Clear. All right, man. Big up, big up, big up. But that's it, man.
Is that how they do it in Brazil?
I guess that's it. Well, it's been another good show, fellas.
Absolutely. The Brazil, bro. Wow, I mean, that's crazy. Cool. Who would have thought?
I wonder what time it is in Brazil right now.
It's probably same weed time. Same weed channel. Sorry, I had
It's
to.
already done. Do I even do anything else after that now?
Well, the music hit, and he asked the time. Was that where you were wondering, Scott? Is that what you were hoping he was going to say, or no?
I didn't mean to, throw that softball to you.
All right.
To throw that
I thought you were
layup.
throwing
I
this-
wasn't even trying.
Check us out: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that shit. Instagram. At Two People Podcast with the number 2 officially the YouTube also now with our own custom link, which is great. About time.
Oh, we got one.
We got one finally. We hit it, baby. We hit it. We got that shit. And as Frank Knox said, let him know, Frank, when we'll see you guys again next week on Thursday.
Take it over, man.
Scott.
Oh, I'm doing it?
No, you're doing it.
I just usually do
Scott.
this part. All right. Same weed time. Same weed channel.
The Wicked Witch of the East.